Hello and welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree. This video is a reading for the energy of Pisces. I am using the Black Tarot by Victoria Iva. This is Tarot the Abyss by Anna Torian, and here is an oracle deck called Weird Oracle by aka Skyweb. I did a flip through of both this deck, and I will post the links in the description box should you be interested in checking out the artwork. All right, so like I said, this is for the energy of Pisces, and we all have Pisces in our chart by way of the house system. So if you don't have a planet in Pisces, you most definitely have a house. So this reading may resonate with you based on your house, or you may just be coming by way of title, which is an excellent way to find a tarot reading, especially with these general tarot readings that are provided online. I always say that not every Pisces is going through the same thing at the exact same time. All right. So this is a reading I'm starting today with because my daughter is a Pisces, and the necklace I have on was picked out for me for Mother's Day by my Pisces daughter maybe about 8 years ago. So she has wonderful taste, and as you can tell, it is blue. Both she, my daughter, and my other daughter, we are all water signs. So we've got Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces in the house, literally. Okay. Let's see what's going on with you, Pisces. Page of Wands in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, and King of Cups in reverse. Now, all of these are court cards, and sometimes court cards can indicate an individual. Sometimes court cards can be representative of the suit that they're in and the element that they're representing. So all pages are earth and all kings are air, and then whatever suit they're in is the way that they're going to express that air. So this King of Cups is air of water, so he's going to express he's going to communicate in the way of water. And vice versa too. He's really going to know and understand his feelings as a King of Cups. So pages, like I said, are earth, and then this page is in the suit of air, so he is earth of air, and this page is in the suit of water, so he's he is in the suit of fire, so this page is earth of fire. So what we're going to do now is use the Tarot of the Abyss to dive into this message a little bit deeper. I really need to find out if these are people, if these are indicating people in your life, or if we are just working with two of the elements here, a combination of the elements. I really like the way Victoria Iva, I love her artwork in this deck. It's just beautiful. This Page of Wands, he's like he's almost like he said himself, he's just burning with that passion, that desire. And you see he's there with a walking stick. And so pages, they're very curious. They're like the apprentice energy, and they really want to know and understand all that there is. And so this page, he is wanting to understand the world around him and how he can affect that world with his actions, what he can do to change the world, manipulate the world in not a negative way, but change, transmute, transform the world around him into something that he desires. And we can tell that this Page of Swords is very pensive. He looks like he's thinking, and that is what this page does. He is looking to understand and study. He is like a student, pretty much. And then we've got our King of Cups here, who is very strong and set and understanding of his emotions. Now, with these cards being in reverse, it could be that this energy is blocked, it's heading out, or it's trying to come in, but it's not being allowed to. So that's why I like to use this second deck here to help us figure out exactly what it is that's going on. All right, so we've got Major Arcana, the Devil. Then we've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. The Hanged One. Lovers in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. The Star in reverse. And Three of Pentacles. Okay, so... oh, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Cups, which I love this card. This is actually one of my favorite cards of this deck. I think it is my favorite. I love her energy here. Okay, we might come back to that. I generally don't read the bottom of the deck, but for some reason I flipped it over. All right, let's see. So... one thing I do want to point out, I'm going to show you here before I switch your view, is this deck has two Ten of Swords. It has the typical RWS with the person being stabbed with 10 swords. And then we have this card, which is more in line with the energy of swords and with numerology, I would say, because this looks like there is a communication between two wise ones, a wise owl and a wise elder here. And it's looking like there is a exchange of information between these two. So this card brings about a different energy. And I think there's two other cards that have alternatives, and I keep both of them within this deck because they both have different meanings and they can be read as such. So let me switch your view here. I don't think there's any more that I want to show you. Oh, I do want to show you the Devil. I really love how he is tethered to his heart, which is sort of growing out of the ground, and he has these angel wings, but he's tethered. And I think that's a wonderful depiction of the Devil. I think that is amazing. Anna Torian did a wonderful job in illustrating a lot of these cards. Okay, let me transition you to your view so that you can see your spread. So in the sense here with this Page of Wands, I get the feeling that this Page of Wands is more of an action. I get the feeling, because of this Devil here and the Ten of Wands, that you have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of desire, inner desire to want to do things. However, it's not being expressed. You're not actually doing what it is that you want to do. It's like you're tethered to something. And it could be very well that you might be experiencing some overindulgences in your life. You might be masking something. You might not be experiencing your emotions fully. And there is something that is holding you back from doing, achieving, and really starting out and moving forward with something that you want to do, whether that be a job change, that could be the start of a project, that could even be putting some more energy into possibly a relationship or something like that. So there's something that is brewing within inside of you. You have this burning desire to do something, but there is something that is really holding you back, which is showing us here with our Ten of Wands, which is that heavy, burdensome card, just responsibility and just really burdened by the load that you're needing to carry. And a good thing here is that we do have the Nine of Pentacles down at the bottom. And the Nine of Pentacles is in line with this energy of you wanting to do something, your desire to make a better life for yourself, or whatever it is that you feel that inner desire to achieve. This Nine of Pentacles is showing that you want that. You want to have this life of luxury, and which is the Nine of Pentacles. It's like a personal luxury card. It's having all that you want. It's opulence, and it's being happy and content with what you have. And I feel that that's really what you're in search of here. However, there's a tethering that is going on, and let's see if maybe we can figure out what that is for you. We've got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, and I really like that under this Page of Swords, which, would I say that, I mean, I feel like this Page of Swords might even be you here. And there's lots of energy. There's earth and air energy that's going on with these three cards. And it's looking like the problem is with this Page of Swords being in reverse and our Star card being in reverse is you don't really have a clear sense of direction for you. You don't really know where to put your resources and what to do with what you have. And I feel like this Ten of Swords here is a call for you to possibly seek some guidance from someone that knows more about what it is that you want to do and how to do it. And I don't see any water here, which is the only water card that I would say would be the Lovers, and here are King of Cups. So I don't necessarily feel like this Devil attachment has to do with some sort of feeling, and I feel like the Devil card might be attached with the way that you're speaking to yourself. Oh, with that being said, we do have this water card at the end at the bottom of the deck, but I'm feeling like this card is a message. The Eight of Cups is the card of moving on, of walking away. I don't know, did I show you this? Let me show you this, because this is a great depiction of walking away. She is dumping out the contents of the cups as she is walking away, and then check out that look on her face. She is just like, I don't care. I'm done. You keep your house, keep your cup, and goodbye. And that is why I really like that card, is the look on her face, the act of her dumping out the contents of those cups, and just her back is to everything, and she's out of there. So that is the energy that I am getting here. Whatever it is that is holding you back, it is time for you to go ahead and release that. And when something like that pops up, I always feel that has something to do with the shadow. There is some emotion or some feeling or some reaction that you have towards something that you are keeping down inside, Pisces. You're not, at one point, that action, that way of thinking, that way of acting or not acting, it kept you safe. It was a way to keep you safe, a way to keep you maybe not getting in trouble, not getting a spanking, and so this aspect of yourself was hidden, and this aspect of yourself was neatly put away, and so we're kind of talking about the shadow here, by the way. And so when we put that away, we sort of lose a piece of ourselves, a piece of our soul is put in a box, never to be seen again. And that part of ourselves that we are hiding is a part that we needed to hide so that we could survive, in the most basic manner, okay? And an example would be that if you are very emotional as a child and your parents were the type of parents that did not like the expression of that emotion, so what you did as a child was to hide that emotion, not cry, not say that you were upset, and then maybe even chastise yourself for even becoming upset for fear of getting in trouble by the parent. So that part of your compassionate, empathetic self, expressive self was lost in order for you to survive. And we carry that into adulthood, and after a while that part of ourself wants to break free. That part of ourself, if it doesn't break free, it can turn into a cesspool. It can also keep us from experiencing life to its fullest, not being able to empathize with people, that will keep you from having a relationship, a close, intimate relationship. And so it's important for us to explore those aspects of ourselves that we have hidden long ago. And it's important for us to explore those aspects so that we can release and we can reintegrate that young self within our new self, and we can grow from there. So what I'm seeing here is that thing that is holding you back has to do with something of a shadow. Now, this Ten of Swords here could very well be you working with yourself, because as we see, we have an individual and we have an owl, and this could be the transformation, or the not transformation, the communication between perhaps the soul, the higher self, even a guide, and our personal guide. And so one of the things that I really like to recommend is to work with the moon. I do a lot of moon work, and so I've done a lot of healing through using the energies of the moon. But you can use another archetype. You feel free to use Kali. You can use anyone, any energy that you would like to call upon, that you would like to understand and use those energies to heal yourself. And you can invoke those powers. It takes practice at the beginning, but you can definitely do it. And so the overall message that I'm getting here with this situation is that you need a little bit of direction, which is indicated by the star in reverse. And our Page of Swords, this Page of Swords is hungry for information, hungry to know. And so he's hungry for education. And so I think that's where you need to focus your energies, is learning about yourself, learning about this aspect of yourself that is sort of, that's tethered, that it's not being able to express itself. We have the King of Cups here. And so this would be our major water card here, our King of Cups, and he's presenting in the reverse position. And the way that you're expressing yourself now is one of, it's keeping you from experiencing life at its fullest, which is experiencing other people, getting to know other people, getting to have intimate relationships, having an intimate connection, which is this Lover's card here. Right next to the Hanged One, it's asking you to shift your perspective in a way. It's asking you to look at things in a different manner. The way that you're looking at things now, I'm getting a feeling of real closed off, not really wanting to express those inner feelings, those inner desires, though that part of yourself that you have hidden away, you're afraid to show that self. And Three of Pentacles as well, you know, this is the teamwork card. This is a group of people coming together, and so I get a sense of loneliness here. So that is what I have for you, Pisces. I really feel that there needs to be a little bit of some deep diving, a little bit, I say a little, a lot of understanding of why is it hard for you to express yourself? Why is it so hard to become intimate with people? Why do you shun that? And I think once you understand that, I think you'll be able to see that it's not all bad. And the reason why it's coming up is because you, deep down inside, you do desire it. While your external conscious mind, I have a little itch here, excuse me. While your external conscious mind might think that you don't desire a connection, that you don't desire a relationships, there is a deep down hidden desire. It's locked away right now, where you do want that. You do want to bring that passion and into the world, and you want to spread it around, but the fact that you have it hidden deep inside, it's really actually, it's weighing you down, and it's keeping you from becoming your full self. So that's a pretty deep reading for the first one, but you know, that is Pisces. You know, you guys are the fish going deep down into the sea and deep down into that water, you know, and you are beings of compassion. You're beings, you're very emotive beings, and you're empathetic, sympathetic. And you just know things. You can feel them, you sense them, and when that is blocked, it's like you've blocked a part of yourself that's not being able to be fully expressed. Okay, let me split the deck for you, Pisces. I like the back of these cards. Pretty cool. And this is a rune called the Weird Rune. That's why this is called the Weird Oracle deck. So it might be a double entendre, because these cards kind of have a weird feeling. W-E-I-R-D. So let's see what we have. Okay, so we've got Crown of Thorns, Burden, Trauma. I'm going to itch my nose first. Okay, I just had to itch. It was just, I don't even know what it was that was making it itch. Okay, so Crown of Thorns, Burden, and Trauma. Now this deck doesn't have a guidebook, so we are working with these keywords down here, and I will show you this beautiful card. I love the way all three of these cards work with one another. They're all in black and white, and then this final card is on this rainbow iridescent background here. So we see that she does have this crown of thorns, and it looks like she's being weighed down, and almost like why is this even happening to me? You know, why look at that look in her eye. I'm sorry. I get confused as to which way is which with these cameras. So I'll switch you back to your. So with this, I do feel there is a bit of a burden, and possibly even some trauma that puts you in this place where you're feeling tethered to yourself. You're feeling tethered, and you're unable to fly with these beautiful angel wings that you have here. And the reason for that is because you're hiding that aspect, that wonderful watery aspect of yourself, and you need to release that. You need to release that, just like this angel here needs to be released, and share those gifts with people. I mean, it's a wonderful thing to be able to be intimate with people, not intimate as, you know, just, you know, the husband and wife type intimacy, but the intimacy that is gained by being vulnerable with certain people, having some friends where you're able to express yourself, and just being able to put yourself out there without being afraid of being chastised for having these feelings. So that's what I have for you. This is a good reading. It's a wake up call. I know this can be sort of a heavy and a dark reading, and it's not, you know, all rainbows and lollipops all the time, but there are aspects of ourselves that we need to heal, that we need to work on, and sometimes we just need a little nudge, or sometimes we just need a little nugget of inspiration to help us become aware, or to push us in a direction of healing. And that's what my readings are for. That's my goal. That is what my aim is. And the goal is to shed a light on those dark places. And I hope this has helped you, Pisces, and I will see you next video. Take care.